Oh yeah, Tyler bought a new car.
I have. I haven't sold the old one, but I've still got this one.
He hasn't sold the 350.
Right, now I've got this one as well. Good collection.
It is a good car. So this is a UK S14, roughly 430 horsepower. Proper big boy car.
Good car.
He's good car. And what the sickest thing is with this, I shall show you, and that is he's got the Haltech digital dash, which honestly is really cool. I wish I think I'm gonna have to go and buy one now, just because Tyler's got one and it is proper wicked. But just look at this. It's not quite a CA, but I mean it's all right, innit?
Alright, she'll do the job for now.
She'll do her job. But yeah, well, a beautiful car, S14 Zengi, which in my opinion is the best shape, is the Zengi shape. It is aged like absolute fine wine. Oh my god, that is pulls like a train,
as some would say.
As a lot of people with PD130s would say, it does pull like a train. So this has got a Nismo 6-speed box in it as well, so we hopefully shouldn't be blowing up boxes.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed, every 2 weeks. That is so cool.
It is.
Right, Mr. Pete Stop.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely wheel. So what we're doing is I'm going to be lending some tight wheels off Tyler for fitment purposes. We want to see what we can sort of run on the 13 instead of just calculating and then messing it up and spending a lot of money on wheels. We are just going to take 2 or 3 wheels with us now of different offsets and size, just to see what we can get away with and fit.
Let's see if we're going to fit with the car, but no. Bastard.
What's not? What?
Well, I can't run Strongs on the front.
Is it in the caliper?
Yes.
Oh, very unfortunate. That's not good. Not good at all. May have to space it out slightly or go for a different offset on the Strom. That's very unfortunate because the Stroms do look super nice on the 14 as well. I do love the set Stroms. I know I take the piss out of them on Instagram and all, but I do actually like them. You've had all week to practice. A bike check.
So, got my ODI bars, got a
bell that doesn't work.
Ding! Works.
Yeah.
Got my Apex clamps there.
Oh, nice.
Apex forks.
Whoa, wow.
SCS headset.
Wow, non-integrated as well.
Got the Hyper bike frame, even though it's a scooter. Got the full suspension on BC Racing coilovers.
Wow.
With 12k rear springs.
Got
the 351 Sport
drift
rear tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got these bad boys. In a VQ 35DE.
Real tread on the front tyre. Plenty of life left an hour.
They're my Accelera 651 GP Extra Sports.
What PS are you running?
12.
Oh, okay.
12 and then 8 rear. No grippy boy in that.
Oh, yeah. That's
All ready.
You've been wheel spinning. Right, back up at the unit now. I would just like to say I hope you guys did enjoy the last couple of videos where we were at Matsuri. I know we did a bit of a highlights video and then there was another vlog style at Anglesey. So I hope you guys did enjoy that. But we have made a bit of progress between a lot of these videos on the 13, and as you can probably see, we've officially got a front windscreen, which I'm super pleased with. Oh, and also door and skirts. So we've done that, and I put my seat in because I wanted to see what it was like to actually drive one. Obviously, you can probably tell I sat in there making car noises whilst pretending to drive the car. So that's all in there. But yeah, we obviously got the doors on here now. We picked up some new skirts as well. I think these are EP Racing of sorts, quite chunky. I do quite like the style of them. And also, obviously, the main thing is we have officially got a front windscreen in the 13 with a seal. Not a genuine seal, but it is pretty close to how it's actually meant to look, the seal is. So I'm very, very happy with that. And I also picked up some different size spacers off Wilkins that he was selling, because we needed those to test other fitment. And obviously we picked up some wheels off Tyler to test for fitment as well on the 13. So I think what we should do, ideally, is get these wheels out and start test fitting them on the car so we can truly see what sort of offset size and if we got what sort of spaces we're going to need to run for optimal fitment. But obviously you can see we have got, he lent us 4 sets, I say 4 sets, 4 wheels, different size, different offset. And obviously I bought a bike when we went to go pick up Tyler's S14. He had, the boy who was there had this little bike, and I was like, oh, how much for the little bike? And it was like 20 quid, and I was like, sold. I'm gonna have that. So I went and picked the little bike up off of Tyler because when he dropped me off, I got home and was like, oh no. Sorry I'm forgetting something. My bike. We have officially got that back. But let's get these wheels and tyres into the unit and have a look to see how these are going to fit. All 4 wheels inside, you can probably tell the different heights and offsets on them. But I am really pleased with how this rear wheel's sitting. It's almost like it's just going to come out very, very slightly, and that's on a 30mm spacer. And there's a 40mm on the front. And I'm not entirely happy. I really want to pull this out as much as I can because obviously, stance boy, stance life. I'm proper sucker for good fitment as well. I hate poor fitment. You put a lot of effort and time into a car just to have horrible fitment. It's like, what an absolute waste. But with Tyler, the wheel estate man, and the plug, we can sort of test fit and find the absolute perfect fitment on a wide body S13. I'm going to say the T7Rs are fitting the best with this 40mm spacer. Because if we look at that, got that slight poke, so when it lowers down and it cambers in a bit more. Oh, look at that, is looking so fat. Obviously, I just tried all of these in quick succession to see how much poke or how much in it's going to sit. And that is fitting super well. That is like perfect fitment. Obviously we are running a spacer still. Oh my god, that really is looking super nice. But you guys let me know down below which wheel you think looked the best. The T7R, the Rotor Grids, the Strom DSO5s, or those ones. Again, it's all slightly different, but these are looking amazing. I wish I bought them off Tider now. I'm absolutely gutted. I wish I bought these, because these do, it looks so good on the carby and white as well. You can't tell me that doesn't look really good with that real aggressive, like sort of bulldog stance look as well, with how much is poking. And I also forgot to mention, put my headlight covers on as well. They are yellow, obviously, so they're matching really nicely. But with the wheels, I think we'll have a look, see what offset and size these are, and I think I'm gonna have to get myself a set of these. And I think, yeah, I think this is the one. I think this is definitely the move. These T7Rs. But I want to have a look to see what sort of fitment we're looking like on the rear, because again, we have got a 30mm space on the back, and we have pretty much got perfect fitment on the back with the amount of poke we have. Obviously, stretched tyre and that. We will have to take a bit of this lip out under here. I should have done that before painting them really, but obviously I didn't think about that. But hindsight is 2020 with all of that. But we'll whip this wheel off, whip the spacer off. I want to see what sort of fit. I really want to get such Stroms. Those are, I believe, 10.5 ET10. So we'll see what sort of fitment we got. May do a bit of measuring, but we'll see what else we got here. I think he has got a 9.5 plus 15 or something very close to that, which the Strom does come in that sort of size. If that can fit, then we can get a set to put on the rear, because I really want those on the front. But let's have a look to see how these are going to fit. Whoa, would you look at that? The 10.5 does fit quite well, to be fair. I'm not sure if I'm too much of a fan of the amount of poke it's got. Yeah, because if we look, it does stick past, but obviously it's got the stretch tyre, so it does come within the body. But it does look a bit odd with how much is poking out. But it does also look really cool at the same time. But I've done a few calculations, and if we get the Strom DS05 and a 9.5 plus 15 offset instead of a 10.5 plus 10, the wheel will sit 17mm more in. Well, the lip will be 17mm further in. It should fit a bit better, and obviously we can mess about with tyres to get that perfect fitment. But this is the whole point of grabbing all these wheels from Tyler, was to test real world fitment to see what it's actually going to look like. And to me, it does look really cool. I'm not sure if I'd run the Stroms on the back or the front, but regardless, they do look super cool. So I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be ordering a set of these in a 9.5. We don't want to go too big, because obviously we are only running 300 horsepower, which is low power for a drift car. So more tyre you've got, the more grip you've got, the harder it's going to be. You can sort of understand what I'm trying to say. But even from the front, it does look good with how fat it is. But I think we'll go down the 1 inch just to make it look a lot better. But I want to have a quick look at these on the back of there, because I do believe these are a 9.5 15. I'll have to check the back, but they do look super nice. I do really like the Strom DS05s, but you let me know down below what you reckon on these, if these are a good fit. Obviously they are a replica of Blitz 03s, but who's got Blitz 03 money? Because I certainly haven't. And if anyone would like to buy me a set of Blitz 03s, I would be much appreciated. But what we should really be doing is swapping this wheel for the front one and the front one to the back one. And that is how we're looking with a 9.5 plus 12, actually, not a 15. But, so it's only going to be 3mm further out this wheel than the Strom one, which I was on about ordering. But to me, I'm going to say that is perfect fitment right there. With the amount of poke on it, it's not super aggressive of how wide the wheel comes out, but it is still aggressive, if you sort of know what I mean, with how it's looking. Obviously, we could put a bit of a fatter tire on this, because what's on here now actually? Does it say? Obviously, it does say. I just can't see it. This is a 225 40 18. So we could go bigger on the tyre, well, less stretch, so it comes out a bit more. But I think that is actually going to be perfect with the fitment of that. Obviously, that is way too big on the spacer, unless it comes in significantly when it dropped on the floor. But obviously, we want to run pretty much zero camber on the rear. I'm really liking the look of that. So what I might do is tell Tyler not to sell them to the other boy and get him to sell them to me, because absolutely beautiful those wheels are, and I really want them now. So we left off in the last couple of clips of us sorting wheels out on the S13. Unfortunately, we've had to drop those back off to Tyler, so he's had those back. And the car doesn't look quite as good anymore with the wheels on. And there's a bit more echoey in here now. As you can see, we've had a big clear out in the unit. But that's not what's important. You've all clicked on this video because of this one thing. And that is this box with my wiring loom. I went and picked this up yesterday from Mutant Engineering, and everything's working, which I'm so over the moon with, which is the last big hurdle on the 13, so we need to get that back in there. But before we can do that, you can probably see it's got none of the protective wrapping on it, because a couple months ago now, me and Brandon stripped it all to start looking into it ourselves, and obviously that went so well we gave up. So we have got quite a lot of work to do today on rewrapping the whole harness before we can get back in the car and chuck everything back together. But I'm super excited, so I think what we should do is just straight on start wrapping this harness and get it straight into the car. So what we're going to need to wrap this harness is we've got a bunch of this electrical fabric tape, just neaten it all up, and we've also got the 3M stuff as well. So this is like heat and fire resistant and everything. So we will be putting this where is like the thicker wire, like the actual big 12-volt wires for the battery, and a few other bits where it's more prone to rub through than elsewhere, but we'll figure that out as we start wrapping it. So this is what we need to do it properly, in a way. To be fair, that actually really wasn't that bad to wrap. It's only taken me, well, it's 11:49 now. Been wrapping it for about 45 minutes. I'm pretty much done. I got a few little bits I need to tidy up a little bit, but the majority and bulk of it is all sorted. Like I got quite a few bits I need to extend a little bit, which I will do once it's in the car, so we know how much I have got to extend. But I need to get some more fabric tape for the little bits like that, because we obviously ran out of it on the back half of the loom by here, where it joins the front. But all in all, very happy with how this is looking. It's going to really neat in the car. So I think what we should do is start trying to get this thing back in there. Right, so if you are going to pull the chassis harness out of your car, make sure you label everything or take loads and loads of photos so you know where it goes, especially if you've put the harness inside the car, inside the engine bay, and now you're trying to figure out how you originally did it. I mean, we aren't looking too bad. I think I've got it laid out how it previously was. I got all the wires running to sort of where they are. And obviously all this needs to be tucked into the glove box. But I need to get the dash in to see how that is going to work. And obviously I got some other wires I need to extend. And I'm still trying to figure out how that fuse box down in the corner is meant to bolt in. Because at the moment it's a bit too close to the accelerator pedal. I need to try figure out how that's meant to mount in there, because I can't figure it out. And also along with that, the other timer boxes which sit everywhere. It's a bit of a mess, this wiring. As in, wiring is messy. I'd rather pay someone to do this for me, but we are making our way through it. I'm hoping we should be able to get it pretty much 90% sorted before I have to leave. But I'm just wiring in the fuel pump now, because I do want to hear this run, because we haven't heard it with the new exhaust on it yet, and I want to know what it's going to sound like. So we're going to prioritise that a minute. So I got a few more grounds I need to put on. and then I'm gonna hook the battery up and turn it on and see what this exhaust actually sounds like.
Isn't that? Oh, it's quiet as fuck!
That's way too quiet.
Take the resonator out.
Maybe too quiet.
Happy days. So you just need to sort that signal away. I reckon just do it now, do it properly.
Yeah.
So let's
Exhaust sounds pretty good.
Go on, Ed.
My name's Finley Alonso and this is Jackass.
Deep breath down. Breathe in. Hold your breath.
It was a bit of a very messy video today, which I do apologise for. We're still trying to sort a lot of things out, but I'm very happy we managed to get the S13 running again, which is all good. Still got a lot of wiring to sort out. I need to get the dash in and start seeing where things are going to sit, and I need to get my carpet before we do any of that. I need to get that in so we don't have to cut anything, which we definitely don't want to do. And yeah, it's got a bit of out of hand today when everyone started showing up and went a bit off the rails. I do really hope you did enjoy today's video. Make sure you check out my other videos, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Also hit that like button, and I will see you lot all in the next video. Peace out.